Richard Maloof and Colin Devaney will lead them out as we prepare for the first green flag of tonight's speed car program.
Okay, they get going. And Pollock is down the inside pretty quickly at the back of the field, or mid-track. It's Jason Gates trying to get a run around Scott Jenkins, and then you'll see Craig Brady starting to come into it halfway down the back straightaway. One's around sideways, Kevin Cox. They'll take the yellow here as they come across the line because Cox is sideways on the back chute.
Yeah, Kevin Cox from position number 5 did not get the start he really wanted. And for take 2 in this speed car heat number 1 of the night, 8 laps is the journey. Exactly the same as last time round. It is a carbon copy, and Stevie Pollock moves up to occupy position number 1 on the track. Brady opted to go low and hasn't had the success he did. Jason Gates looking good. He's running perhaps 4th or 5th. He splits 2 of them like a pair of 10 pins and moves up into 2nd on the racetrack. Some good 3 abreast racing further back in the field as Craig Brady looks for a little bit of traction, and Gates has moved out to 2nd place. Your race leader is Steve Pollock, one guy who certainly knows how to drive a speed car.
Oops, here's another one. Oh, upsy-daisy, doopsy-doo. 33, Les Porter. He probably feels like Les Patterson. So Les has just dug her in there, and it's gone whoopity-doo-dah and jumped over, but he's okay. I reckon that could almost restart as well.
Yeah, it was a funny one. He's almost in slow-mo.
Okay, AJ.
Okay, once again it is Pollock and Gates right on the hammer, looking about mid-track, and we're going to have a fast race circuit as the night progresses, and what should be a track for both forms of action here. Gates on the inside. You won't see much better than that, folks. A good, clean, quick racing move. There's plenty of action for the minors. That's the tip at the moment. Look at the battle for 3rd. Jenkins, Cox, Brady, Jenkins, all battling for the bronze medal position. Jason Gates, you can count your chickens in this one, an exception to the rule. Stevie Pollock is 2nd place, and Craig Brady looking for the way past Cox, and then he'll want to tackle Jenkins. Right behind him, though, and mounting a challenge is Troy Jenkins. Brady moves through to position 4 on the circuit. Oh, very close action here, and good racing from the Midgets, good racing.
Well, they come down the back straightaway, and no one's going to catch racing Jason Gates. Pollock doing a good job in 2nd, but it's on in earnest for 3rd spot here as they come off the turn. Scott Jenkins just holding up Craig Brady, and down on the inside it's another Jenkins, and that's Troy Jenkins with Gavin Lear behind as the ambers come on with yellows come on. 4 laps to go. Go. Look at him. There he is. 1. Gotcha just in the middle of the turn. As they come out of the corner, that's good thinking and very good ability to be able to time that one. Okay, Troy Jenkins using the high line of the racetrack. You come on strong halfway down the back straightaway, but the inside's still the quick way.
Yeah, Troy got caught on that restart by Gavin Lear. And look at this, Jenkins around the outside, looking for room, probing for an opening, and that gamble, as bold as it may be, has paid off on the outside. He rounds up Lear and Jenkins. Your race leader is Jason Gates. They cross the strike this time around, and there is 2 to go, and the cone is right in the middle of turn number 3. Craig Brady looking to get past Steve Pollock. He won't have a chance, I don't assume, to try and get past Jason Gates. Time is running out. We have the white flag. We have 1 to go. And Jason Gates is your race leader. 2nd place is Pollock, and 3rd place at the moment is Craig Brady, followed by Jenkins and Lear. Down into turns 3 and 4 for the very final time, and your race winner is Jason Gates. 2nd place is Pollock, 3rd Brady, Jenkins, Lear, Jenkins, Cox, Liddell. No time because of the stoppage.
Another action-charged heat. Heat number 2 for the speed cars tonight for the Rednall Motors state plate, and here they come in for the start. And a break out of the 2nd line. Actually, it was Adam Clark who got out very, very quickly indeed. But going around the outside of them is Dave Lambert in the yellow number 4 car. Clark elects to follow with him as they make their way around the top corner. That puts him immediately up into third. Then he dives down the inside and gets Lambert on the exit to the corner. Bit of karting experience being shown here as they make their way into the bottom corner. And this young Adam Clark looking pretty good, and so too is Darren Jenkins, who's just split all the back markers and taken them all on the outside.
Yeah, Darren Jenkins doing more kilometres than most here tonight. It is effective thus far. Brett Morris in 17 also coming on. He's not far behind Jenkins. We now have a challenge for the race lead. Clark v Black. Black in the black car, Clark on the inside, and Clark is your new race leader. A good driving move. Black is in second. Make that third. We've got problems with the black car. We've got problems with the black car, and he will be lucky to make it back to the pits.
I think he'll do that, but I think he's done a torsion bar. I thought it might have been a tyre at first, but I think he'll probably manage to get back there. Adam Clark has gone through, taken over the lead and running away from Darren Jenkins. Back to Brett the Jet Morris, then it's Dave Lambert. The next one back through looking for John Dark. He can't stay with them at this Norkin field, and I thought car 29, Kevin Cox, was out for an engine start. It looks like a race start for him as well.
And past Cox, thankfully without problem, goes Clark. Cox retires to the pits. Clark, Jenkins, Morris unable to really apply any pressure to the number 79 car. A good battle for fourth. John Dark is in there. Michael Pace.
Yeah, Dark, a great drive around the outside. He's up to fourth now. Adam Clark's across the strike with 3 laps to go. Darren Jenkins is gaining on him. They're 2 ex-karting drivers. Brett Morris is back in third. Then John Dark looking good in the number 2 car. He's got around the field, and now it's up to Lambert to hold the rest of them in check as they come down the front straightaway with 2 laps to go.
Good driving thus far from Clark. All eyes should be on the battle further back. It's a gem. Adrian Marr in there, Lambert, Field, who is a charger on any given night, as anything can happen here at the Parramatta City Raceway. The white flag is out. Adam Clark is the first man to greet it, and he exits turn number 2 as we speak down the back straightaway for the last time, and a very convincing win, no doubt good for the confidence. Your race winner, Adam Clark, car number 76. Second place is Darren Jenkins. Third place is Brett Morris. Your time for that Ramada Hotel at Parramatta 10-lap journey is 2 minutes 35.18. The first of 12 scheduled to go, and we are racing. Not a split here between Day and Field at the start. Field goes up track a little. Day unable to capitalise. 63 Stanbrook sitting in third. Fourth place, the hotly contested position at the moment, and that is the cut-off point. That's a battle between Phil Chilton in 40 and car number 7, Graham Parton. A good ding-dong going on a little further back in the pack. Let's have a look at the way they are, and there is a challenge on for position number 2 on the circuit. Day on the outside in the 74 car, Stanbrook in 63 to the inside, and it is again wheel-to-wheel stuff, and this is good close racing from 2 of the speed car stars, 2 of the lesser lights, I think, in all due respect, and some problems on the back straightaway for Gareth Greenback in the 41 car. He's going to come out just on the track right in front of our race leader, Johnny Field. Field down the main straightaway and looking very smooth out there. The number 31 car, Day and Stanbrook, along with Chilton, are your qualifiers. We have 7.5 remaining in this Villawood Truck Sales 12-lap speed car B main. Field across the strike, that's 5 down, we have 7 to go, and it's flag to flag thus far. Let's hope it can stay this way. A good race going on, and some battles further back.
There goes Field again, and he is out to probably 10 car lengths over Day, and back behind them is Stanbrook. That's about it. The others have all dropped into single file mode. They've all had a chance at so far at repassing each other, but Field is really driving this thing by the seat of his pants, and he's got a fair amount of weight in the car because he's driving on the outside rear wheel. You notice how sideways he is as he comes down into turn number 1 here, and he doesn't back it out. He goes down here, pokes the tail in first, and he was using the high line last lap. This time it's around the low side, and he's got 4 laps to go.
Yeah, he's showing he can adapt to the given situation. He's doing that well. A track that will favour the brave as tonight goes on, especially in this division. John Field has opened up over a full straight, just over a full straight lead on his second place rival. That is Alan Day. Paul Stanbrook remains third, and fourth place is Phil Chilton. Keeping in mind, 4 will transfer through to tonight's A-Main Rednell Motors Speed Car State Plate. Johnny Field on the outside of a slower car. White flag is out. About 480 metres remain.
Well, he's opened that gap up again. A positively rude gap back to second place driver Alan Day, and that's the way they're going to finish. Checkered flag time out of the last turn, and it'll be John Field across to win in 308.26. 308.26. Second will be Alan Day, and third will be Paul Stanbrook in car number 63, with Phil Chilton finishing back there in fourth place.
And in 20 laps time, we'll find out who it is. They are racing. Clark to the inside, Gates to the outside already. Almost 4 abreast going into turn 1. Gates on the outside. Gates looking good down the back straightaway. Darren Jenkins has moved up nicely. Adam Clark is there as well, and Jason Gates is your race leader from position 4 to position 1. Jaime Fimey and Richie Cornford looking sweet as a nut at the moment. Craig Brady has carved the field. Craig Brady started from position 10. Now he occupies position 2, and there's a moment. There is a moment further back in the pack. Brett Morris there. A few cars involved, some good defensive driving from the latter half, the back half of the field. They file in behind Jason Gates. It is Scott Jenkins, Darren Jenkins, no relation here. Darren's brother Troy is in the field. The 2 blue cars, 78, 79. Gates is on the wick early. Look at Darren Jenkins. He's already got around Brady, and Darren Jenkins moves through. No. Glenn Cox causes the amber again, and that's the second time already. Gates is on late once again. Craig Brady looking for the outside move. Will he get Jenkins and Jenkins? Not this time around. Plenty of close racing expected in this one. Brady ducks to the inside. They're 3 abreast going into 1 and 2. Darren Jenkins gets the best of that little encounter. The battle is on. The war's far from over. Jason Gates is your race leader, applying the pressure early. Craig Brady, Darren Jenkins, Troy Jenkins, Scott Jenkins, John Dark, and already these 6 drivers starting to move out from the rest of the pack. Slowly but surely they will. Gates is your race leader across the strike. Brady on the inside of Darren Jenkins. Has he got enough to keep it going? Oh yes sir, he has. And Darren Jenkins, an early casualty. Keep it going, Daz. Keep it going back to the pits. And we've got a great battle going on for third place now. Troy Jenkins, Scott Jenkins and John Dark involved in a ripper ding-dong. And Darren Jenkins is out of harm's way down there in the chute to the pits. All eyes up front. Gates v Brady. And this should be a gem. Brady looking for some room, looking to the outside. Stanbrook 2 has been pushed back to the pits. We're in a great battle for the lead. Gates and Brady, 2 of the young lions, 2 of the young guns of the sport of speedway racing, and Brady looks to the inside. Has he got the horses under? Yes, he has. And Craig Brady moves through to occupy position number 1. This one isn't over, not by a long stretch. Gates remains in second, and he is right on the hammer. Troy Jenkins has come from the clouds and is going to start applying the pressure to these 2 front-running cars. A superb track for speed car action here tonight at the Theatre of Thrills. We've got a dirty dozen to remain, and this one is going to be fought out between these 3, Craig Brady, Jason Gates and Troy Jenkins. Troy Jenkins now in third, right on the hammer of Jason Gates. They come down across the strike one more time. John Dark a little too far back to apply any real pressure to these guys. Gavin Lear's coming on like gangbusters. He will need an amber caution light, and that would certainly close this one up a lot. Craig Brady, cool, calm and collected at this stage in the race. We are half race distance, ladies and gentlemen, and Craig Brady is the man to beat. Gates and Jenkins, though, still motoring on this 480-metre banked oval right in the heart of the Olympic City. There is slower traffic on the horizon, and the first car will be Caldervaney, and Troy Jenkins has now got a second wind. He looks on the inside of Gates. Not to be that time around. Craig Brady on the inside of Caldervaney does that with relatively. And Craig Brady looks a little soft up top, looks a little soft in the rear end, and certainly at this juncture in the race, Gates and Jenkins have not lost any on the race leader. In fact, they're gaining, and with 6 to go, this is a 3-car race. Quite a party up front. Brady, Gates and Jenkins continue to pull away from the remainder of the field. There's more slower cars up ahead with 5 remaining. They could play a major role in the outcome of who gets the hardware and who gets the big checks. The 3 continue to bunch. Every lap they get closer. Troy Jenkins would no doubt like this one to go a bit longer. Slower traffic, they're right up in it. Jenkins on the inside of Gates, looking for some room. He doesn't find it that time around. 3.5 remain. Ron Liddell playing the shepherd, and that's, it was good for Jason Gates for a while, then it was good for Troy Jenkins, and the two just about where they were, and Jenkins a great pass around the outside, moves up into position number 2. They cross the strike this time around, and there'll be 2 remaining. What can Troy Jenkins do? Can he make a dent on the Craig Brady number 71 entry down the back straightaway? 1.5 laps to go, and Jenkins is closing, ladies and gentlemen. Jenkins is closing. Has he got the horsepower? The white flag is out. We've got 1 to go. Craig Brady is your race leader. Troy Jenkins is second. Jason Gates is third. There's not a struck match between the 3 of them. Back straightaway time. The checkered flag is ready. Brady on the inside. Jenkins even closer. It's Brady, Jenkins, Gates. 1, 2 and 3. You're not going to get much better than that, ladies and gentlemen.